Hey guys, me Tom, I'll show you another normal war replay. This video is going to be long because there was a ton of 3-star replays and they were all good hits and their bases were non-rushed. So you can see we barely won on tiebreaker. You don't really see this. You really don't see clans like this good for a long time. Often. Unless you are in with all 14s or something, I don't know. But yeah, you can see how really close this war was. Okay, we'll get into the first replay. It's this one. It's one of the Itsu bases, I think. So it's one of the ones I've seen in Legends League. See, like you see it in Legends League if you play Legends League. You notice all the expos on ground, so she uses the heroes on the bottom side to funnel. Another funnel in that's 3 o'clock and then push your main army in. Early warden ability to tank the enemy queen and also the warden, because those do a ton of damage outside of like air defenses and stuff. We need a way for the town hall. Use the freezes where necessary and the spells. Unfortunately, the tornado's in the core between the town hall and the CC. If you see it, if you see below the town hall, you see the tornado there. We still have an RC left, but there's no significant back end resistance except this enemy king there, but he's gone down. The army kind of got taken out quickly, but you know, this is. And then now we have the queen, like kind of YOLO in the last thing. But having all expos on the ground means there's a weakness to air attacks. This army composition used, feel free to screenshot it and whatever. But yeah. Like I said, this video is going to be really long because there's a ton of replays. And also, sorry if I sound really sick, because I am really sick. I just had my second COVID shot. And I felt more sick than having my first COVID shot. So, yes, apologies in advance if I'd kind of like just, you know, whatever. Anyway, on to the second replay. We have this. Your typical edrags attack. Loon clears his mortar for funnel and also gets a bit of value and keeps the dragons in. Tesla farm there, but taking out Tesla farm, queen, king and all that stuff. The heroes take out the eagle earlier on, so that's less damage as well. This hit was not a fresh hit, so the attacker used the replay to scout stuff, so yeah. That freeze was good onto the enemy RC and also the warden. Unfortunately, the heroes kind of lure out the rest of the CC, so you know. Two free cocoa loons. There's no sweeper because otherwise you would probably need more cocoa loons than 2. RC wherever needed. Try to tank the expos and the infernos, single infernos that is, but try to tank the expos with something else instead of letting it hit on the RC, because they can be a problem, those expos. Tornado at the town hall, the 11 o'clock side between, just like on the top left of the town hall, that's where the tornado was. Your standard your standard E-Drag army. Nothing special. Moving on to the third replay now. You see this base, which is very unique. You probably don't see this very often. Sneakiest to funnel some collectors and get the heroes into the base also. Rage to knock out the king as soon as possible, and also freeze the RC and the queen. Poison CC. With edrags attacks, you want to react faster if possible. You don't really want to react slowly. You want to do the biggest amount of damage in the fastest time possible. That's the trick with edrags. Biggest amount of damage in the fastest time possible. We even swagged the rage on this attack. Tornado outside the base where this archer tower was. For some reason the tornado was outside the base, but whatever. We swag a rage. Bit of a different variation. Just use some sneaky goblins to funnel. One super warbreak to access the eagle compartment, and then the rest are filler troops. That's the third replay done. Now we're on to the fourth replay. Again, another E-Drag attack. It shows you how, if you do it correctly, E-Drags are strong. But that's only if you do it correctly. You can see this is only like 1 minute 35 seconds, so the space was easily crushed. You can see how compact the core and the compartments are, with all these buildings touching each other everywhere. Entire compartments are being shredded. Even with the mistake of having the heroes lure out the lava hound, it's no problem. You still just poison it. Did like 2-3 cuckoo-loons, then blimp the town hall. It's fine though, because that sweep was being tanked by the E-Drags, that's why they sent the blimp. And then Tornado in this base is in the core somewhere where the CC is. I can't remember exactly, but that's where we saw Tornado. Oh, there it is. Above the CC, between the CC and the town hall. Where there's E-Drag, that's where the Tornado is. Same normal army composition again, nothing to see. On to our fifth replay now, I think it's the fifth. Yeah, it's the fifth. You can see this clan gave us a hard time with all these maxed bases, but do 2-3 cocoa-loons, no 4 cocoa-loons, take out Archer Tower and also take out the air defense. And this sweeper is too far back to really cause any problems. E-Drags to follow. Freeze the queen, she's a big threat to the E-Drags. Also take out this CC because otherwise they can lure out the hound or whatever. But if there's witches or something, then just use a poison. I think the tornado is either near the town hall area or in the core somewhere. It usually isn't on the back end, that's for sure. Freeze the enemy RC, she's a big threat to heroes and the E-Drags. This is a 3-star. We even swag the queen a bit. It's the pets. It's the pets that kind of work very well at Tower 14. But yeah. That was 5th replay. You just want to have the yak on the king. The yak on the king. The queen with the unicorn. The owl with the warden. And the lassie with the RC. Lassie with RC and owl with warden is important. But you can kind of interchange the queen and king sometimes. We're on to 6th replay now. Hybrid. Blizz hybrid actually. You can see how compact this base is already. Unfortunately, the Super Wiz kind of target the wrong thing first, but that's why he carried the extra invisibility spells. We take out a Town Hall very early on. It's good to Blizz the Town Hall because there was 2 expos around the Town Hall range, means if you queen charge it, I mean you could queen charge it, but it's preference really. Just need a bit of fun here. Interesting use of Ice Golem. Not sure what the Super Wiz is for, but I have good faith. That's really nice. The Ice Golems tank the CC troops and the Super Minions and stuff. That's an interesting hat trick. Use the spells and warden ability where necessary. Having enough queen up shoots so you do not time fail. Tornado on this base is either in the core or the Town Hall area. It's usually not on the back end or the side pockets. You can see how close but successful this was. Blizz hybrids. That's just army composition. Usually there's no super wizards or ice golems involved, and usually there's some super war breakers, but whatever. That's one variation of Blizz hybrids you can use. Onto our, I think it's 7th or 8th. Ring base, edrags work well together. Unless it's kind of, you know. Because usually the ring bases are very compact around throughout the base. So in this case you have the buildings like within one tile or touching each other, so the edrags change are effective. The tornado is on the Expo farm on the eagle side on the bottom, so yeah. Use the RC wherever there's like no enemy queen, RC or king nearby. Enemy warden's fine because warden shoots kind of slow. I mean, he's deadly, but he kind of shoots slow, and the RC can target him directly. So yeah, I don't know. You can see the enemy king still stays alive, but he's still 3-star because the RC don't have to deal with the enemy heroes, well, except the warden. It's just a standard E-drag composition. Again, another E-drag composition, another ring base. Show you how to do this one. Witch is involved this time. And we have the king on the outside. So you can rage to take out the CC, the warden, and probably the king, and maybe the eagle as well. That's a ton of value. the first rage alone is a ton of value. The first freeze is a ton of value as well. You can see how quickly ring bases are getting shredded with edrags. You really don't want to look down on the edrags, because if you use them well, they are very powerful and strong, a lot more than you think. Especially if you have bases with all ground expos or something. Again, nice attack on the ring base. Just a normal composition for edrags, nothing special. Let's see this one. I think we saw many ring bases. Here's another one with all ground expos again. Here is the funnel. Double rage, Warden ability early. You can see how much the base has got wrecked already. Like one side of the base has got wrecked with just 2 rages on the Warden ability. Unfortunately, the lava hound gets triggered, so we have to deal with that with a poison. But oh well. Or, you know, having all expos on ground is a huge help for edrags, because the edrags won't get, you know. Nothing much, it's just the same 8 edrags, 10 loons, the baby dragon and stuff. We're on to our next replay now. Something different. Blizz drags or some drag attack. Nice. Three-way entry. See how this does. At least the king takes out the eagle. RC takes out 1 or 2 compartments, including that inferno. So now we have a really nice pathing for the drags. We still have our loons and stuff, so early warden basic, because encountering the queen and the RC. Nice, good pathing with the drags. And good pathing with the suicide hero push. We have a tornado near the inferno tower at the back, but not sure how that wasn't triggered earlier on. But you can see how an effective suicide hero push can make most armies strong. Army composition is listed here. We're on to our next replay now. This one's a bit rushed, but still worth showing because this one had really good bases. And gave us a really good hard time, so we're using Pekka Smash today. Unfortunately, the troops kind of wander about, but which means the warden kind of wanders about, but whatever. The king does a nice job funneling on the right side. And the queen takes out town hall. Darcy comes in with the hogs. Nice. You can see how a good entry and a good funnel can make Pekka Smash powerful. And that's the army composition here. Hope you find this useful. Oh man, my headache's getting to me now. I'll just try to make this quick as possible while making detail. Next replay, we have this space that looks a bit stupid, but at least every base is worth showing, right? The core of the base is very compact, but all get exposed on ground, so air attacks are preferred. With a good funnel, the troops stay in the core and go in the core. Nice. This is good. There's not much splash damage in the base at the bottom, except for that wizard tower. But after that's taken out, it should be okay. The thing is, this base had 3 single infernos, so you kind of wanted like a spammy army, I guess. And you can already see how wrecked this base is with Flybrid bats. Flybrid bats is similar to drag bats, but Flybrid bats works better on single infernos because super minions work better against single infernos rather than multi infernos. So take that into account, please. We have this composition. Hope you find that useful. Screenshot it or whatever. But yeah, I'm sorry if this video is taking really long. It's because there's a lot of replays that's worth showing. This was a big war actually. That was a dip. Let's see. Guess that's worth showing. No scatters. No scatters again. This space, yeah, that's good replay as well. This is rush, there's no point. And this is 11. So we'll just show number 20 and number 23 and call this video a day. Call it a day with this video. This is one of those common CWL or war bases you'll see when Town 13 was the max town hall. Unfortunately, the super was kind of slow at the beginning, but whatever. It's really unfortunate that the Super Wiz has other plans than to take out the town hall. But at least 2 of the exposed, 2 scatter shots and 2 Teslas are taken out. We have 2 heroes from 12 and 9 o'clock pushing to the base with dragons. Dragons are resistant against multi-infernos because they're tanky troops. And it's kind of unfortunate that the town hall still stands with little health remaining. But what can you do, right? You can see how having both the sweepers pointing in the same direction, you can avoid the sweepers entirely. Tornado in this base is behind the town hall at the front. That was a nice hat trick with the RC. A nice funnel, a nice Blizz value, even if the town hall wasn't taken out. And the good use of spells and warding ability and stuff carries it through. Having RC clutch is nice. That's the army composition there. We're moving on to our last replay of this video, because a Tower 13 can take out 13s without scatter shots, so this base it looks weird, to be honest. It reminds you of the 5 square bases when Tower 12, Tower 13 or Tower 13 was the max level. Nice. We're doing a bit of a hat trick today here. Really good Yeti bomb value. Now I just need to funnel the edges at the right. Having the queen outside makes it good for like hog or Lalo army. Now there's a good Yeti bomb and also a good funnel. You can show how the Lalo's done. Couple of minions behind the Lalo to help queen up early. The trick with Lalo is trying to have good loon placements and good like spell placements and haste and all that stuff. Tornado in this base is between the town hall and the eagle at the top. But yeah, we still have the warden ability, which clutches because we have a group of loons pathing into the town hall. Even if they don't take out the town hall, the queen does. We still have one more haste, and we're good on time, I think. That's the replay for this Tower 12 one. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys liked it and you enjoyed it. I hope this turns out useful in case you see these layouts in the future. I'm sorry this video was very, very long, but there was a lot of good replays. But yeah, right now I'm just gonna have some more rest to kind of ease up and heal myself. Well, not heal myself, just rest up after having my second COVID injection.